welcome back. We wrapped up Act 1 of Session 18 a little bit earlier than normal. Mild disagreement between kids upstairs interrupted the session.
Had to handle some battles on the home front.
When I say mild, yes. So, with that, I will turn it back over to Dennis. We've just made our way to the top of this steep incline, dispatched some rather ugly looking, out of shape, what we're calling fat elves, avoided a giant Indiana Jones style boulder from smushing us all, although we did lose our magic ladder. So, with that, Dennis, back to you.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Oh, wait, we are also hearing a voice that is singing, and that voice is not our bard Regali.
Or is it?
From the future.
Has she mastered throwing her voice?
No.
In common, you hear, "Oh, you drunk, you silly old fool. Still you cannot see what's a lovely sow that me mother sent to me." Well,
Is this one that I know from the sea shanties?
Probably.
Are we sure that's not Regali?
I would like to sing along.
Oh, you're going to make noise in this cavern?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's many a day I've traveled 100 miles or more, but a saddle on a sow, sure I never saw her before.
Bravo.
It seems to be coming from the right. It seems to be coming from the left, not the left, and not the right.
So the north?
East, actually.
Okay.
Northeast.
All right. Should we make our way into that cavern? Get out of this steep choke point?
Yes.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Careful not slip on
I remember correctly, Ember had ported us past the gore.
Oh, is that...
I did want to teleport us past the gore because I was pretty sure Regali didn't want to crawl through that.
It is true.
Surprisingly warm.
Ew.
Which of her kittens jumps out and rolls in the gore?
None. Kittens are very clean creatures. They would never do such a thing.
It's true.
Not even the black one.
The singing...
Evil is not the same as gross.
The singing is coming from here, and these little steps are actually steps down.
Can you show us, move that screen off to the little left, please? Perfect, thank you. Okay.
And the singing is coming from this direction.
Okay.
Like, head toward the singing.
Other than Ild, is there, and I think maybe one of our lanterns, is there any natural light in here, or are we still in all darkness here?
It's all Ild.
Okay.
And as I went home on a freezing night, as drunk could be, I saw a coat behind the door where my old coat should be. Well, I called me wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns the coat behind the door where my old coat should be?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I think we should...
The wife, she said, you salty dog, you've been neglecting me.
Actually, she
I'll
says...
tell you who's been in my bed where my man ought to be.
Actually, she says, you're drunk, you silly old fool. Still you cannot see. That's a lovely tin whistle that me mother sent to me. Well, it's many a day I've traveled 100 miles or more, but tobacco in a tin whistle, sure I'd never seen before.
I like this song.
Mm.
Let's go find this person.
Is Regali actually singing along?
She
Yes.
does know the tune.
Actually, I'll probably, if I know the tune but I'm not as familiar with the words, I will probably just pull out my flute and play along.
Really?
It's Regali's turn to do something dumb.
Yeah, let her do it.
All right. Roll for initiative.
Six.
Everybody gets one.
Is that how we're doing this?
That's what I rolled.
Okay.
Well, I guess I get my initiative bonus. So a grand total of 4 for Orion.
Nice.
Go on, not last.
I'm just
I also get my initiative bonus, so that 16 becomes 17.
I'm busy listening to the music, appreciating this, and thinking to myself, man, this sounds like a dude who I would love to sit at the bar and drink beer with. So I'm not thinking fighting.
Agreeable, folks.
I got a 14.
I got a 6. Apparently, Ember and Orion are just lost in the musical tune.
Get you right here.
Lost in the moment.
Frederick, did you say 14?
I did.
That's interesting.
Oh, yeah. I try.
So clever of you to roll that with your dice, Frederick. Very interesting indeed.
It was the green one.
Yeah, 14. It's the most interesting of all numbers. 20.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and he appears.
Is he still singing?
This is not a singer. This is somebody howling, and certainly not familiar with the common tongue. Regali.
In the tune.
Now, don't forget, these are steps down, not up.
Wait, so the line is down or the line is... I'm sorry,
What are
are we higher
you
than
trying
we
to
were
ask?
or Regali is over from Ember. Is
Right.
Regali lower or higher than Ember?
So these lines
Uh-huh.
represent, I'm sorry, this line, the solid line, is higher than these dots.
Great.
Does that make sense?
Yes, that's lovely. So it's still not taller than Ember, but I
So
am
it's
standing
going
on a higher
up.
spot.
West to east is going upwards. Okay.
Correct. Currently, yes.
I'm going to turn to the one who's just howling and not singing along and say, well, you have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile. So that's vicious mockery. Because he is very off-key.
15.
Oh, he makes a save.
Okay.
It's another one.
And Frederick,
I'll cut him.
you're going to cut it.
I'm gonna cut him. Take a swing at them legs.
Let's see if this one smells just as bad.
18 to hit.
All right. As you swing, You realize there's something on the floor that is making it no longer slippery. Seems to be some kind of granule.
Like sand?
I wouldn't call it sand. It's softer than a sand. It's like, yeah.
Earth?
It's,
Powdered sugar?
I'm not going to stop the fight in order to, but it's definitely giving you a better foothold.
Does it
Nice.
smell bad?
It kind of does, yeah.
Okay. 18 to hit.
Damage.
6 damage.
What? All
16.
right. Let's see. I might as well just grab everybody.
Amazing.
Ember. You are still on slippery ground.
Sorry about that. I will climb up to less slippery ground, so south.
Okay.
Or east, either way. Rather not be in the way of Orion.
Wise choice.
So you want to be here?
No, I want to be south.
You want to be down?
Yeah.
It's slippery here.
No, south.
Yeah, next to Orion. On the left side of Orion.
Oh. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
on that side.
And
Again, me and Ild will both shoot fire at that one. Actually, do I see that there's a lot of them coming?
yes.
Okay. In that case, I will do a spell. I would like to do Flaming Sphere.
All right. So his dexterity saving throw to your flaming sphere is 6. So I'm assuming
Okay.
he takes the full.
Yes, 2d6,
2d6
fire damage. And it's actually, it has to be in an unoccupied space, so it'd be right behind him, and it's every creature within 5 feet of it. So,
Oh, nice. So you can hit the second guy.
yeah, it would hit the second guy too. So, 6 fire damage.
Oh no, not another marble.
I was going to grab one.
A burning ball of fire. Yeah, just move the boulder. There we go.
Fire.
And Ild will also shoot at that first guy.
So I'm
Yep.
sorry, how much did he take?
6 fire damage.
And the guy right behind him,
Did he also fail?
he rolled a 7. Does that fail?
Yes. Ooh, he takes 10 fire damage. And Ild is also attacking the one in front, and Ild rolled a nat 20.
Woo, Ild!
Ild's critting with his fire blast. It's still only 5 fire damage.
It's enough to kill him.
Woo!
You killed him dead.
Chalk one up for Ild. You have to be able to
Ild.
see your flaming sphere.
It's bonus action. I can move the spear. I don't think I actually have to see it to just have it just be there.
All right. If you ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make a saving throw against the sphere's damage, and the sphere stops moving this turn. So let's do
Yeah,
that.
I'm not doing the ramming it, but any creature that ends its turn has to make that save or take the damage.
Okay.
So I think having it right there in the bottleneck is where I want it.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Orion.
Yes. I will move towards Frederick, put me 1 square south and 1 square east of him. And I will just patiently wait there with him so that if anybody makes it past the flaming sphere of death, I will begin to pummel them. So I will hold my combat action. The trigger being if somebody occupies that space, I will punch, headbutt, kick, bite, do whatever.
I know Frederick can see the one behind the sphere, but are any of us aware of the ones beyond that?
You can hear them grumbling, yes.
Oh, okay.
It's like a small crowd of very angry howler monkeys. How about that?
Nice.
Regali, your turn. The gentleman has stopped singing.
I'm going to turn and look over where the voice was coming from. Do I see anybody?
You see a cavern above you.
But I don't see who is singing.
No.
Okay, I'm going to step between Frederick and Orion. That whole thing is kind of split. So I'd probably take the step down rather than crowd Orion against that wall. And ready my bow to shoot upward at the oncoming force. Can I shoot the one that's there, or can I not really see him?
No, you can shoot at him.
Okay, I'll shoot at him.
He's busy dodging a flaming sphere.
Well,
That's what you need.
yay! Guys, I hit something.
By the way, rereading the spell, I think they're actually supposed to take that damage at the end of their turns. So they would have got one more. They would have got one turn in.
And I got the full 6 damage.
Nicely done.
Woo! I think this is the most damage I've ever done with this bow.
Nice.
Just with actually hitting.
His new dexterity saving throw is 8.
Okay, that also fails. But again, it happens at the end of his turn, so he does get his turn to try and do stuff.
Well, his turn is trying to get past the flaming sphere.
I mean, it is
So-
fire, so he should be able to go past it. Just, he also can send fire. It's 8
Jack
fire
says
damage
he's
for
nimble.
when he ends his turn.
He says he's quick. He says he can jump over that candlestick. But Jack is not nimble. Jack is not quick. Jack is a liar, liar, pants on fire.
Whoa.
Language. Goodness.
Boy, they really crowded in, didn't they?
Frederick.
Yes.
Well, before Frederick goes, the one that's immediately north of me has triggered my action.
Go ahead.
So I shall launch, whoops, a couple of attacks. The first one is an 11 to hit. The second one is a 24.
Nice.
24 does hit.
Okay. And so the second hit is for 8 points of bludgeoning damage as I miss with the first punch because I'm just grossed out by their appearance. Quickly recover and hit with the second punch.
And take him out.
Nice.
Frederick.
Alrighty. Well, I'll just do a simple slash at this guy. Yeah, number 3. Nine. I think that's a miss.
9 to hit.
Yeah.
Doesn't do it. It's ouch time.
Dun dun dun.
I don't think a 13 hits Frederick. Nope. And Orion's... Nope, they both went for Frederick.
Popular today, Frederick.
Making all kinds of friends.
Ember.
Yes.
Never underestimate a shield.
Orion has a shield too.
I still do.
Oh. Ooh.
That thing is still on my back.
I kind of wanted to see what would happen if that rolling boulder had hit you from behind.
So your
Splat.
flaming sphere,
Yes, it triggers at the end of their turn.
and
They're within
this
5 feet.
this
so-
is the end of their turn. 5 and 4 are here toe to toe with Frederick. So
And then the
Ooh.
guy behind it, if he's stopping right behind it, he'd also get hit.
yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, I
Go
mean, he
ahead.
could just
Nice.
stand back a little ways, but I don't know how dumb he is.
Well, it's not that he's dumb. He's using his ears, his nose, and I guess a little bit of echolocation.
Oh, they're blind, so they can't see it.
They can smell it, but they're just going to run right into it. I can't imagine them not.
Okay,
It's
that's fair. So they all do their save. And
so 5, 4, and 6.
I rolled
Nine-
8 again. For
19, 20, and 21.
Dang.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So half as much on a successful. So they take 4 damage.
They are nimble fat slobs.
Yeah, after the first ones failed, they weren't that nimble, but these guys are. Damn.
Language.
Sorry.
Bleep it. Cut this part.
Darn.
New
Thanks,
tape.
Thomas. Now we got to cut something.
Making more work for me. God damn it.
Take down
Nowhere near the amount of work that you've done for yourself.
So did you roll the damage, like just 1 damage, or are you going to roll damage for all 3?
I can roll for all 3 if you want.
I mean, it's up to you. I don't know how you
Up to
like rolling dice or not.
So I got 7 for the second one, so have to 3 or 4. Forget if we round up or down. And then the last one is 4, so half to 2.
Orion and Regali have number 5 flanked. but he is leaping down on her level to get to her. Ooh, 19. And Regali's armor class is 13, right?
Yeah.
9 points of damage. And
You, like, tackle her.
the blade does not look like it's been cleaned in quite some time.
Ew.
So something else for you to worry about.
Tetanus.
Orion,
Have you gotten your
Yes.
shots?
you have one to your north and you have a flanked Grimlock to the west.
Yeah,
All right,
Regali's
I
had her
am-
shots with Orion. You were there.
Yep. I do not like that Regali just got stabbed, and so I am going to attack the one to my west. And it's nice that I have advantage. Do I get the sense that, I mean, obviously we can see they're blind, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to open hand slap him on each side of the head into the ears to disrupt their hearing.
Oh, you.
And the first slap to the right side of his head is a 21 to hit. And the second slap is a 22 to hit.
Woo! Woo! Go Orion!
I'm actually
Damage.
surprised it's not like a wet willy.
Oh. I rolled max damage, so that's 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Good night.
So first with the concussion and then with the actual dislodging of the brain from the stem. And you have killed him. So 4 and 6. 4 already did it, but 6 is going to end his turn there. So go ahead and roll his damage.
4.
I rolled a 6, so total 4.
Yeah.
Regali, your turn.
Okay. I noticed what Orion did with the earboxing. You guys ever been around anyone practicing flute for the first time?
Uh-oh.
That's the general vibe I'm going for. I'm just gonna get some real high pitched
Does it count if you are that person?
out of my instrument and see how these guys feel about it.
Nice.
Are you playing anything that has any magic to it?
I don't think I could accept, guys, can prestidigitation amplify?
I think thaumaturgy is the one that amplifies your voice.
Thaumaturgy amplifies a voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the kiddies at home, the spell that nobody can pronounce is located on page 267.
In the list of things you can do with the harmless sensory effect, it has faint magical
Yeah.
notes you can do. So I don't think it's going to be able to.
Yeah, probably not going to be able to amplify.
You're not going to get any bass boost out of this thing.
Don't think so.
Boom.
Could make,
However, the odd odor might be of some use.
yeah, you could make an odor to like confuse their sense of smell.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
make
gonna go
sure
with citrus because I think cave creatures won't be familiar with it, and it is rather a harsh scent.
Did you say fae?
What?
Did you say fae creatures?
Cave creatures.
Oh, okay. Cave. Gotcha.
I mean, do you think they have a bunch of orange groves down here, or lemon?
Okay, that's what you're going with.
Yep, citrus scent and obnoxiously harsh flute noises.
Oh my gosh, you've conjured up annoying orange.
Um,
Can it be obnoxious orange just for the sake of alliteration?
sure.
Yeah.
So Grimlock 3 takes a moment to try and reorientate his ears with his nose. Grimlock 4 does the same thing, but Grimlock 6 knows exactly who, what, and where, and will get an attack of opportunity from Orion and Frederick.
Nice.
Not to be a rules monkey, but does he? Because he hasn't left our area, our threatening area.
Well, he did go in between you, and
I mean, I'll take one.
according to the rules of flanking, that would provoke an attack of opportunity because he's going for the flute,
fair enough.
not your heavy breathing.
Not
Okey-dokey.
my flute.
21 to hit.
What was that, Frederick?
21 to hit, and ooh, max damage. Wow.
15 to hit.
12 damage.
12? Orion,
15 to hit.
damage,
8 points.
and he only had 2 left. Guess what, Regali?
Another one?
There's more gore at your feet.
You lured him to his doom.
Something to remember for next time, I think.
I thought the ball of
Yes.
fire would be like the death that did Frederick and Orion.
Pied Piper over here.
It's exactly right. You lured them to their doom. Fist bumps.
Who's left? 3 and 4.
She is a siren.
Frederick.
There's a culture here. Yes.
There's a culture here, and Frederick's about to kill it.
I'll go after... I guess I'll go after 3 again, since he's the one kind of isolated, and Orion's got this one right next to him. So, yeah, I'll go for number 3. 9 to hit. Again.
Not a good.
Move right along.
These creatures are going to tell each other the tales of the mysterious flute sound that draws them into their deaths.
They will not tell that tale, as they will be dead.
Yay.
Ember, Grimlock 4 has ended his turn 5
Dang.
feet from your sphere.
Woohoo.
So 6 damage, half if he succeeds.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Okay. He will move towards the flute sound and away from the fire. How many attack of opportunities per round can you have?
Uno.
One,
One.
you only get one reaction.
There's Ember's turn.
I'm just going to shoot fire at it.
Go
So
ahead.
willed. I see no reason to go closer.
See if my guy cares.
Ooh. It's So I got a 23 to hit, and Ild got a nat 20 again.
What is with your little Burning Man?
He's very angry today. Alright, I'll do Ild's damage first. Damn. So Ild
that
does 13 damage. And Ember does oh wait, it's Firebolt, so it's a D10. 5.
Can you change Firebolt's direction? Because when Ild killed this thing, it fell to the ground. So at the last second, your Firebolt's going to have to take a dive.
I mean, sure, I'll shoot the other one.
You want to switch your target?
Sure.
Okay. There's quite a bunch of...
I
Dead.
rolled them both at the same time to save time, but technically I have to shoot before Ild.
Oh, do you? All right. So you would have wounded it, and then Ild would have killed it. There's one Grimlock left. Regali, your turn.
I'm going to tell him that he is a nasty, wasky skunk. His heart is full of unwashed socks, and his soul is full of gunk.
And he believes you.
Oh.
He should. 3 points psychic damage.
Frederick.
All right. I'm going to try.
I love how Vergali insults them just before they die.
Very sad. All right. All right. I can do it this time. I can do it. 12 to hit.
That's what you need.
Yeah. 10 damage.
10?
10.
He only had 5 left. How do you want to do it?
Just behead him.
Ooh.
Like start like shaking off my sword and like cleaning. I was like, oh, that's oh, it's on my arm now. Oh, gee. Oh, it's everywhere.
More prestidigitation.
Yes.
Clean the sword.
With some
Sleeve.
I'm imagining any time we're not in combat from now on, Regali is just prestidigitation.
Cleaning
all of
stuff.
us.
Clean my face a little bit. Oh, something in my hair.
You gonna dismiss your sphere?
I mean, sure. It lasts for a minute, so I might move it up in that cave. But if there's nothing there, then
Yeah, so there's that. Bunch of gore.
Put them in a pile.
And this pile of bodies.
Did we kill all those?
Yeah, you killed
we surely
you
did.
killed all 6 of them.
do we want to go towards the sound of the singing now?
Do they drop anything useful, or is it just kind of
Oh my gosh, no. These
okay? Yeah. Figured.
it's yeah.
Do
It's
they even wear clothes?
they wear rags just to cover their modesty and moobs. Because they definitely have moobs.
Good to know they at least had decorum. Okay,
They
well,
even
since
have
me-
weapons, or were they just biting?
Oh no, they have weapons. They're very crude. They're not very well kept, and it looks like they put something very foul on the cutting edge of their blades. So
Since the music has stopped, should we go to the place that guy came from first and then double back?
Sure.
Yeah, let's check out where these guys came from just to make sure there's not another one hiding in there or nothing like that. It'll come up behind us and
who wants to go in
Yeah.
first?
first.
I say the guy who can see in the dark does.
We might also want to take a
Sounds
look at
good.
Macaulay's wound to make sure it's not infected or something.
Sorry, buddy.
Um,
But you can see, and you've got the best AC.
Yeah, I just walk in.
Not,
Yeah.
nothing but love, bro.
okay, so all this pile of debris right here, they're shields.
Oh,
They're horrible, not very well maintained. Some of them don't even work because the straps are all rotted out.
even have
This is the
shields when they
remnants of
fought
us. No, they didn't. This in the middle here is the remnants of a small cooking fire. The rest of these are rotting or rotted furs and bedrolls that they used to sleep in.
Ew.
Were they something else before they became these things? Not that it really matters.
Are you going to capture one and interrogate him?
No.
No, we don't do that anymore.
we'll
Frederick.
just place a quick once over, just see if there's anything worthwhile. But
There
looks
seems to
like-
be a drying rack
Oh.
where they have taken sheets of this goo that seems to be everywhere, and they dry it into little crisps and eat them. Would you like to try one?
I was yeah. I was
Really?
thinking of that. I'll break off a little piece of one, just so it's like a very small piece,
Okay.
No.
and put it like inside of my lip.
Frederick,
as-
is my
See if
cooking
it's,
that
like,
bad that you have
poisonous
to resort to
me. 'Cause
this?
I know that's something you can do. If your lip goes numb, then you're not supposed to eat that.
Oh, so you're just doing the lip test?
Yeah, just doing a lip
Okay.
test.
You know there's 4 tests before it gets to the lips, right?
He doesn't know those other ones.
Oh, okay. Well,
But he also thinks that you can look on the north side of a rock and figure out which way that is.
that's right. Okay, so it kind of sticks to your lip, but you can peel it right off, no problem. But it did stick there for a moment, yeah. Almost like-
Ew.
Like it absorbed the moisture from your lip into itself.
That's weird. Huh.
But it does crunch in your fingers.
Frederick, cut that out.
What?
Put it down.
What?
Frederick, no, come on. Have a beetle snack instead.
Oh, okay. Spit that out. I'll try one of them.
Standing down here, I guess, where that dude was singing. I guess you wouldn't, I don't know, where Ild would be where you can't cast shadows into places very well, but anyway, yes, so the singing has stopped. What would you like to do?
I think we were gonna head that way. See what we could find.
Yeah.
You want to go in there?
Yes.
Marching order?
I'll keep leading if you want. Just
Sure.
be ready to pick me up. Be ready to pick up my broken corpse.
Yeah, Ilda's going to stay pretty close to Frederick just in case he needs emergency evacuation again.
So you're basically killing his ability to see in the dark.
He can still see in the dark. He
It's
just
not
can also
helpful,
see
isn't it?
blank.
I can see everywhere.
Okay. These furs are not so rotted, but there's a big pile of them. Off in the corner is a big club, a big mall, and I'm talking one of those circus malls.
Oh.
Yeah. It looks like everything in here was meant for somebody Ember size, maybe a little larger.
Huh. Great.
A little larger or a lot larger?
A little larger than Ember.
Anything like the one lady Grimlock that we saw in the cabin before?
Wow, do you have inspiration?
No.
Well, you do now.
Hey!
You are correct. This is the female barbarian Grimlock's bedroom, and she likes to be by herself until she calls a male to her. And that's when you notice the lump in the middle of the bed.
Oh no.
Baby.
Hello, the lump.
I love Orion.
Did Regali's mind just go to, oh, it's a baby?
Yes.
That's what I said too.
Okay.
Hello. Hello, the lump is what I say.
So,
Does the lump reply to Orion?
I'm sorry, what did Orion say?
I said, literally, I said, hello, the lump.
In common. So yeah, I guess he would peek his head out. And seems to be a very good looking, however, unwashed, unbathed young human.
Hi.
Hi. Did you kill them all?
I mean,
What are
we
you
killed them. We killed a lot of
Doing
them.
down here?
What about Greta? Is she dead too?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Ugh. So I'm finally free. And he kicks off the fur that's on him. He is wearing shorts.
Oh,
Pulls out his flask, unscrews it, and goes, well, here's to you. And he drinks.
how long have you been down here?
Oh, couple of years, I guess.
Oh, that's That is terrible. I'm sorry.
Oh, you get used to it after a while.
How did
You
you
know-
get down here originally?
If the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Is he wearing suspenders?
No,
Is he wearing any red and or green?
no.
Hey, what's your name?
My name's Red.
Red. I'm Orion. This is Frederick, Regali, Ember. What you drinking, Red?
Oh, it's my flask. It never goes out. Have some.
Don't forget Ild.
Oh yeah, Ild. I will go up to Red and partake in whatever he's drinking.
It's not bad. It's a special kind of whiskey that is... Okay, what do they do to bourbon to make it different than regular whiskey?
So it's the amount of the ingredients, and then they only can do something one time in a bucket. They can't reuse the
Right.
barrel.
Okay, so it's basically bourbon instead of whiskey.
Nice.
Nice. Hey, this is not bad. Take a drink and take another drink. So, Red, what's your story? How'd you end up here?
Oh, kind of got drafted. I was up there in the mines, you see, and somebody said somebody wanted to see me, so they brought me down here, and sure enough, it was that big bruiser of a Grimlock, and, well, like I said, after a while, you just kind of close your eyes to it and just let it happen.
Here we'll offer Red a
What-
beetle stack.
Don't
Okay.
you want some chips? You don't want any slime chips?
No,
No, we're
thanks.
good. We're good.
Don't eat the green
We're
ones.
good. Why
They're
not?
poisonous.
I thought you might like some surface food.
Oh, thank you.
That does not count as surface food. Do you guys
he-
remember where we got
so-
the Beatles?
Yeah. So,
I'll give him some jerky too.
Red, what's going on down here?
Oh, the seer. Have you seen him?
Uh,
No.
You haven't seen the seer.
and-
No.
Who's the seer?
Then you haven't killed them all. Come on, let's go.
all right.
Okay.
Marching order.
We'll follow Red.
Well, who is going to follow red?
I will hold
I'll
back.
go behind. I'll go behind Red since he's got bourbon. Orion hasn't had a drink in what seems like forever.
Okay.
Hild will stay right next to Red.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will
Red's human,
find
right? So,
red is human, yes. I will find a good token for red for Act 3. So let's take a bio break.
Good plan.
Perfect.
All righty.